Divorce Date Diaries, day 381.
It's Saturday and I feel like a pie.
First off, iced latte. I actually had enough points in the app to get a free large iced latte from McDonald's today, so that's a bonus. And then I'm driving 30 minutes into town to the Country Kitchen Bakery here on the northern side of Christchurch, right next to Spagolimi's Pizzeria. Is that offensive? I'm sure it's offensive to some people. Where I'm going to be grabbing, naturally, a steak and cheese pie. They're only $7.50 here. And of course, I had a look in the treat cabinet to see if anything jumped out at me, and I love the look of this caramel tart, so I'm grabbing that too. Now, while the pie itself didn't look like, it wasn't the biggest pie I've ever ordered, it was so dense, it was really heavy, and it had cheese on top. I always love the cheese on top. I've got to say though, this might be the best pie I've gotten for $7.50 since I've moved down here. Right from the first bite, it was just packed with flavour, salty, buttery, a little bit crispy on the top, but still soft on the bottom. The gravy came through with a strong flavour. There were big chunks of steak in there. The cheese flavour was strong. Everything about this pie was good. Really, the only downside I could point out was just that it was very salty. I kind of noticed this when I got towards the back end of the pie, when I was about 80% done, and I was like, I could taste it on my tongue, the salt. I really needed a drink. So naturally, after brushing away the crumbs, the first thing I did was take a drink of my iced latte. So I didn't specifically pick this place because I wanted to drive, 30 minutes to get a pie, although I've done that before. I picked this place because it's in the right side of town to go to Appleby Games, retro game store here in Christchurch, and I've just looked up the address and discovered that it's not open till 1 p.m. It is 9 a.m. in the morning. Oh my god, I should have checked the opening times before I came to town. I don't want to wait till 1 p.m, so... Fortunately, I just googled and I noticed that Papanui Kmart's about 5 minutes from here, so I think maybe I'll just pop into there so this isn't like a completely wasted trip. So I didn't really have anything in particular that I needed to buy, but I figured I'd walk around Kmart and I'm sure I'd spot something. First thing I spotted was these scissors. I can never find my scissors, so I thought buying a second pair would help remedy that, maybe. And then I've always got dishes drying on my bench, so I thought, it's probably about time I got a dish rack. I want a pot plant for my dining table, so this one had a bit of colour in it. I thought, you know what, I'll try that. And then I went and popped down to the toy section where I noticed they had a Juicy Couture custom lamp for kids. I wonder if I should buy that, maybe. To be clear, it's coming up on Coco's 7th birthday, which is why I was in the toy section to begin with. I was actually meant to be looking at dinosaurs, but that's alright. Now that I'm back home, should we try this tart? This looks massive. This is going to be a lot of sweetness for me. So it's almost like a shortbread base. It's filled with a thick caramel and then chocolate on the top. So you get the butteriness from the shortbread and then the caramel, delicious, sweet, chocolate on top. Oh my god, so basic, so good. But the expansion for Diablo 4 dropped this week, so my friend and I actually organised to have some game time, some dedicated game time this afternoon. And after yarning for a couple of hours about adult stuff, I realised that I need to do my lawns. So we took a break so we could each go and do our lawns. And in the process, I realised that I left my washing out overnight, so I made sure to bring that in as well. I think I might try Applebee's again tomorrow. I hope, actually, I need to check if it's open tomorrow and from what time. That'll give me something to do tomorrow. For now, I'm going to go back to the Xbox and kill the rest of my day, and I will catch you on the flip side.